I was listening to Queen Radio with y'all famous Nicki Minaj, and I felt the ways. As I've stated previously, I think both these ladies are talented. I've bopped to their music and purchased their music. However, I think that near-fight shoe-throwing shenanigans of this past weekend was not a good look for neither one of these ladies. Cardi B is a young, and she is a hood girl who has really had this Cinderella-style story. I mean, she was a stripper who made funny IG videos and posts. Then she gets picked up to be on Love and Hip Hop New York, and through that she gets an even bigger following than she initially had just doing the IG thing. Then Cardi puts out Bodak Yellow, and it caught our attention. We heard the girl's story, saw how real she was, how relatable she was, and we loved our Cardi, did we not? She been on this winning streak since, all the while remaining the hood chick that she always been. The industry decided to back this girl, and because she has the look they probably was looking for, and for other reasons, they backed her. But what they failed to do was teach this girl how to respond to her rising fame and popularity. Her hood way is the only way she seems to know how to handle tough situations. Now, in the book of my mind, that ain't right. Cardi B is a fish out of familiar waters in this world that she now lives in, and she's ill-prepared, and that's my opinion. At the same time, Cardi is an adult with common sense. Common sense may not be so common, but she's still not dumb. And I know she got somebody telling her to ignore the negativity and stay on course, but obviously she don't listen. And when she really in her feels, we have the shoe throwing episode at the Fashion Week party, and because Nicki ain't about to fight her, security stepped in to protect Nicki, and one of them ended up hitting Cardi B, in her eye area by accident, resulting in that KNOT knot we saw in her forehead above her eye. Now, should Cardi have acted out? Period. Fuck what they was in for a minute. No, she shouldn't. But yes, it was a reason. But was that reason worth it? You didn't beat her up. All you did was bring attention to Nicki that you wanted to beat her ass. But guess what? She already know that. Now, let's flip this for a minute, if you will. Nicki Minaj has been a reigning queen for almost a decade or more, and how did she do it? By doing to other female rappers that were up and coming that don't have the platform that Cardi B did. She did to them what she's now doing to Cardi B. See, we don't hear as much from those other girls that was trying to come along in the rap game about how Nicki has a tendency to throw a rock and hide her hand, because they ain't got the audience and the industry folks to, listen to their allegations like Cardi, Lil' Kim, and Remy did. You don't think that it's been other female rappers out there that could have given Nicki competition before Cardi? If you think Cardi the first to shake all of Nicki boots, you sadly mistaken. There were others, but Nicki had a platform and the support she needed to drown the other artists out. Remy and Lil' Kim spoke out about how Nicki tries to stop other female rappers from collecting bags. They said that she throw a rock and hide her hand. They talked about how she pay the blogs to speak her praises only, yada, yada, yada. Nicki does all of that. Now, she's a master manipulator, and she's insecure, and she's selfish. Just because she gave some money out don't mean that she ain't selfish. And follow me if you will. You don't think she know that Cardi B be on social media reading people posts who tag her name in it? You don't think that she see, that Cardi be all down in the blogs making comments and whatnot? She knows this girl searches her name and be on there. So when Nicki decides to like a negative comment, and then turn around and remove it. You gotta understand that she ain't the only crafty fucker in on the social media sites. Somebody done screenshotted that post, and the fact that she liked the negative tweet or post. You don't think Nicki would threaten to not work with other artists behind their back if they mess with Cardi? Why wouldn't she do that? She has no interest in sharing that spotlight, period. Only female with other female rappers. She don't want to be a catalyst in female empowering. She wants to be the only bitch. She want to be that bitch and that bitch only. And she'll go low if she has to do that. Now, yesterday, Nicki had mouth. You know, she real life kind of threatened Cardi B, along with saying that the girl stopping them bartender sisters from the strip club from making their money because one of them was fucking Cardi B's husband, Offset. She said Cardi don't want folks talking about her daughter, yet she's talked about someone else's dead kid before and had receipts to prove it. She said that she had, you know, she also had her sidekicks, Brooke and that manly girl, security guard named Rod Lee. All of them was on the radio show yesterday, and you know, the radio show that she initially stole from T.S. Madison and Kaya. That Queen's Radio is a remake, bitches. I don't give a fuck what you say. Now, Cardi gave Nicki what she wanted, to finally speak publicly bashing her, because up until this weekend, she was backdooring the girl. Cardi not backdoor. She up front. And if she say on site, that's what she means, on site. That's why she didn't give a fuck up this weekend, because she already had told Onika on site. And because she a hood girl who was never trained on how to compartmentalize her emotions, she reacted out foolishly to Nicki, falling right into Nicki's trap that she set for the girl. Child. Nicki with all the shits. She did everything this girl said that she did behind her. You know, she's done all of that stuff. She liked negative comments down there on social media about Cardi B. She knew that she was tending to follow people who openly said they didn't like Cardi B. She done threatened artists and told them that if you fuck with her, I ain't fucking with you. She done paid the blogs to only repost positive things about her while turning a blind eye to the negativity that her or her family has. Yeah, they managed to stay talking about anything Cardi B, Hennessy, Starbrim, etc. They talk about all the Cardi B business and whatnot, but they ain't gonna talk about Nicki unless it's in a positive light, and that's because they done been paid. So in conclusion, I understand no one wants to have their career played with. They don't want to be slandered on the cool or have their egg talked about or be judged for their parental skills toward their egg. No one wants to ever have that go on. However, to whom much is given and much is required. And Cardi will learn common sense. Trust me, you will learn to calm yourself and not allow anyone to alter your mood. You was blessed to be where you are today. You was blessed to have that baby culture. And I believe she gonna grow up. Now, there are people out here that don't think that baby gonna cause that girl to grow up, but I promise you, especially, since lately she been doing a little cutting up since having the baby, but I promise y'all the girl is going to change. If you pay attention to motherfuckers the way I do, you'll be noticing that, look at that love she got for that little girl. That little girl is everything to her. Give her time to understand. She gonna get it that all this shit she doing is not gonna bring forth, everything she want for her daughter in life. She's not gonna want to be on the social media because she done been beating a bitch down. It's gotta sink in, y'all. That's how I feel about it. It gotta sink in. And if you don't think that it sinks in, let me give you an example. Jocelyn, the Puerto Rican Princess Hernandez. Now, she's still stupid, and that diss track she put out about a week ago, girl, bye. But she a calmer person now. She ain't trying to fight. I don't think Jocelyn willing to fight his fight to stay relevant. What I'm saying is, It's sad that Nikki don't know how great she really is. It's sad she don't know how great she really is. She a Lil' Kim knockout. But bitch, you went from being the great value version to top of the line. I see you, Nikki. You may fool your foolish, childish ass Barbs, but I don't have a dog in this fight, so I see through clear eyes. I see you. I hear you. And it's not cool what you're doing. You threatened her in a sense yesterday. That kind of thing could result in someone getting hurt seriously. If she don't give a fuck enough to throw a shoe at you at Fashion Week, what makes you think that this threat that you sort of put out on her yesterday won't resonate so deep with her that she reacts again, and it's more than a shoe she throw? This has potential to be another Biggie and Tupac, the female version. And I don't want that because two families lost loved ones in that battle and fans lost two great artists. It's not that serious. To the Bardi gang and the Barbs, stop fueling the fire because sometimes words cause destruction. Both these ladies have deep-seated insecurities, and what y'all doing on social media daily only adds fuel to what's now a raging fire. Put it out by supporting who you support and stopping the messiness before we have a repeat. Because clearly, Cardi B is about that life, and that girl is not there in the mindset yet. Now, yeah, she 25. I remember when I was 25, I used to act a fool too. Used to act a complete damn fool sometimes. But then when I started to really look at my babies and look at my life and realize that this thing is bigger than me, I calmed down a lot. That's why I was able to take some of the stones that was thrown at me down here on YouTube back in 2016 in relation to my ex. I ain't killed now, bitch. Because I'm older and I'm wiser. And I realized that if you're not providing for my life, fuck what your thoughts is. You know what I'm saying? Cardi's going to have to get thicker skin. But, Nikki, I see you. I see what you're doing. And I know it's going to be people that, because I had one young lady come to my last Cardi B Nicki Minaj video, and she was in her feels about what I had to say. I really don't give a fuck how somebody feels about it, whether you agree with me or disagree. These are my opinions. This is a story that's in the media right now, so I'm speaking my piece on it. And once I'm done with this, my life goes on. I don't give no shits about this. Whereas if you allow what I say, whether you agree or disagree, to alter your mood, then you giving me way more than I need, okay? So calm me down, and I don't mind blocking. At the end of the day, Nikki know why that girl went the fuck off. I do not agree with someone taking their shoe off and slinging it across a crowded room. I don't give a damn if it was at the BET Awards or Fashion Week. It doesn't matter. You know, fuck the upper echelon of society. I ain't talking, because child, it's so many stories up in there that was way deeper than what the hell Nikki and Cardi had going on. But that ain't that they not what we talking about here right now. What we talking about is we talking about the fact that these two blessed individuals, instead of just, well, mostly if Nikki would calm down and realize, girl, you still a queen, but at some point in time, it's going to be somebody that's going to come along that's better than you, and the industry going to want to replace you with that person. And unfortunately, as much as you may not like it, Cardi is that girl. Cardi will have her time, and then she will have to move on. It's a continuing process. It happens. Does it have to be that y'all hate each other? No. Y'all could just respectfully opt not to fuck with each other, but let each other live. That's it. Fuck all the shade. Fuck all of the wanting to fight each other. Fuck all of that backdoor stuff that Nicki Minaj does, and we know she do it. Come on, Barbs, that's gonna get mad. Y'all know y'all queen tend to do a whole lot. Your queen is a fraud sometimes. Even down to that radio show that I'm going to say it one more time and I stand in it, is a knockout version of the Queen's Court. That's why she was willing to be behind Kaya and Maddie until the breakup happened. And then she decided to go on and do this here this way. And I know that Maddie loved Nikki, but, you know, like I said, I done pop pussy to Nikki before. You know what I'm saying? I remember Roman's Revenge. I remember Pills and Potion. The bitch was bad, okay? I give her her props, but at the end of the day, she got to understand that she wasn't going to forever reign. And it's okay to let somebody else come on and do their thing, because you are now solidified, Miss Nicki Minaj. You are a legend. There ain't nobody going to be able to duplicate you, bitch. You done did some things in this world. But every queen has their time to reign on the throne, and maybe it's coming to a time where it's time for somebody else to take the seat, and you shouldn't be threatened by that. In fact, if you had an ounce of sense, you'd be, working with this girl. But you don't want to. I don't feel like Cardi started that shit. Now, Cardi is a work in progress, yes, God. But I do feel like that little girl is going to change some things about her. We just got to give her time to get there. I'm hopeful that she will get there. But now that shit she did at that fashion week, it wasn't necessary, but I know why she did it. And when she get older and look back on that, she gonna regret doing that, because she did that from the mindset of a 25-year-old. It's going to be a totally different thing when she look at that shit from the mind of a 35 and on up person. Hell, it might make a difference. She might see this shit differently in the next year or so. That little girl is going to change some things about her. Children sometimes have a way of bringing out the best of us. That's all I'm saying. Cheering, do. Anyway. That was what was on my spirit. I probably gonna give y'all a old nasty piece of story time this week. I gotta go through it first. I gotta go through it and see what the end gonna be, because if I talk about it now, then it's going to be a situation where I'm gonna have to do a follow-up video. And once I tell a story time, I like to leave it alone, because I have a lesson in it. If I tell you the story now, I ain't gonna have no damn lesson, isn't it? But it is about old jackleg ass motherfucking sheriff and old two-faced lying ass nigga. Trust and believe that shit is coming up on this channel. Be on the lookout. That's all I have to say. That was on my spirit. I said it, and there it is. I don't know how this gonna reach or touch and agree with some of you people. But just remember, we keep it cute and sexy over here. And if you come for my throat, don't think I ain't gonna come for yours, bitch. It does not matter to me. These are just my thoughts and opinion on my channel. So, get over yourself. That's it. That's all. Go on to the panty section and do what you do. Just don't get mad if I do what I do. If you do what you do wrong.